I am going live for the first time. Um, Gotta check my equipment here. I would like to show a little more of the razor because a lot of guys they say, yeah, I'm going to be using this razor, and we go with the razor, but I really want to show the razor. So this is really cool because it's old. So I can't really show it. Anyway, you'll get the idea of this razor. That one sucks. All right, you can see it's hollow ground, but it has this frame back look to it because it doesn't have a shoulder that comes down. I'll get another one. It's a G Braun. The brand you saw was G Braun, but not to be mistaken for the Braun shaving company that exists today. Totally different company. But here is my Ohio Cleveland razor. So you can see this is a square point. It's also hollow ground, but it has a shoulder. So it has this step down, and the point of that is to make sure that you have like thick metal coming down to the very edge of the razor, so it helps stiffen it up. So it's kind of a support here, right here, to have it step down. But frame backs didn't have that, so that's why it feels kind of like a frame back because it's a swooping line. It like gradually comes down to the edge, which kind of looks cool. It has also what looks like a Spanish point, like that. Not quite a barber's notch. A barber's notch is really a divot. Let me see here if I can find one. An old Wayne Butcher, I think. Yep. So here's the difference between a barber's notch and a Spanish point. Barber's notch was made to put your finger in there and control the edge of the blade, and then this Spanish point, you still get a lot of precision you can get in there, but yeah, but it's not quite meant to put your finger in. Hey, how's it going? Oh, you didn't miss it. Okay, so what I need to do, actually, this G Braun is not honed. So I know I said it was a shave video. Oh, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking. I can't believe someone is watching. I assumed that I was going to just watch or make this live event and just post it on YouTube and it would be out there in the ether and nobody would pay attention. So I'm actually flattered that someone actually showed up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out my stones and then we're going to hone up this razor and we're going to hone up the razor and then we're going to shave with it because you can see I have a lot to shave, here, but first we got to hone it up. So you'll see my process. Oh, it showed that I was live. Sweet. Thanks. Okay. So let's see what I can do here. All right. So I got my diamond stone. I got my Arkansas black, and I got my Japanese water stone. So I'm gonna set this soaking. Let that soak in. Didn't get too hot there. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's not the heat here in Tennessee that's so bad. It's the humidity. Like, I'm walking out of my house and it feels like I hit a wall of water. The air is just super thick. So the air is super thick. Yeah. So this edge, man, I wish that I could show it, but I don't think that the camera zooms in very well on the edge. But I guess you'll have to take my word for it. That the edge has some pops, so this is what I do. I'll go like this across my thumb, and right there, feels poppy, whatever, right there. So I'm gonna give it a little bit on the diamond. I have 2 grits on the diamond stone. Got 600, I got 400. I don't need to go this aggressive with it. I see that it's popping. I just want to put a new bevel on it. No electrical tape because I think the geometry is pretty touchy, and I do want to work off some of the pitting on the spine. So maybe that's a bad reason. In any case, here's the harshest bit that I'm going to do. It's weird not to do any editing. Usually I edit my videos. So I understand if anyone wants to later, if they skip ahead while watching these things, because it's only so much. Okay, so when I feel this, I always feel it with 3 fingers, because scary sharp blades, you just need to put your 3 fingers. So I just make it a habit to always feel it with 3 fingers. And then as you turn the blade towards you, the light is up there, but I can turn the blade and I'll see a white line across the very edge. And very sharp razors will have no white line. You'll see no reflection. But if I go like this and slowly turn it, I can see the reflection on there. I also see some bumps. It's not a solid white line. So I'm gonna give it a few more. Then turn it. I can see that I've done that. If I see dark spots on that white line, I think that it's bumpy and jimping, and I don't want it serrated at all. But you know what? That is moving smooth across my nail. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to set the bevel. Just very coarse, very rough with the diamond stone. I just want to get it basically on. And this razor should, like I said before, is not mistaken with the current shaving company that made Braun. G. Braun was between, I mean, this razor particularly was between 1810 and 1830. And the Braun shaving company, the modern one, probably 1970 or so. Started with making appliances and such. Okay, let me get all right, looks like we got a bit of a bevel. Gosh dang it, why can't all right. There. Well, you might be able to see a little bit of the bevel. There. There, right there. You see the bevel forming, and that looks pretty good. The reflection here along the edge, I'm getting the bevel forming. Now, if I kept going with the diamond, I'm afraid that I would start taking off too much, and I really want it just to be a bevel. So I'm going to be very wary about how much I take off before I go to the Waterstone. Yeah, okay. Worked through some of that. Let's go to the next one. I'm sorry for those of you with good motion sick or something. Yeah. Speaking as if there's like a crowd here, but you know, seems like no name bear right now. It's just you and me. And I am aware that when you watch honing videos from other guys, They are doing it very gingerly. But I'm not just honing a blade. I am restoring a blade. So this thing was rusty and pitted and neglected for decades. So it needs a lot more love than just simple hone, meaning I need to take off a lot more metal than the average yearly hone, or however often people hone, maybe every 6 months. I just need to take off more metal than the average. So my honing experience is different than a lot of guys. And you can kind of see as I'm pushing this water, this slurry, that it starts to darken. I don't know what you can see actually.
Hang this up.
Nope, I'll do it.
Okay.
Alright, well, that's what you get for having kids, I suppose. Let's see if I can
Hey, Dad.
turn this around.
Dad.
What, Leo?
Could me and Lila be on TV now?
I don't know. Ask Mom.
Mom? Where is Mom?
I don't know. Yeah. You get a view into the life of me. I don't know. Maybe I'm too young to be doing this kind of thing. I got little kids at home. Well, no, Sean Staplefil. He's a young guy. Maybe I'm too old to be doing this kind of thing. Yeah, No Name Bear. I know you do this. You do this pretty darn often, and you do it very well. So I appreciate. You're probably biting your tongue until it's bleeding right now, but I appreciate it because I was thinking of naming my channel, my YouTube channel. I have no idea what I'm doing. That would be the name of the YouTube channel. Yeah, you see that darkness showing up? Oh, I'm sorry. This is definitely a live video, as you can tell from all my mistakes here. The edge, all the way across there. Looks pretty good. I found that if I have a decent bevel on one side, I don't need a matching deep bevel on the other side. It's kind of like the Asian grind of the kamasuris, where you'll have like a, a bevel on one side and the other side is completely flat. So even though this is a straight razor, I don't kill myself trying to get an equal bevel on both sides. Sometimes I like the look of it, but I still think you can shave really well if you have a moderate bevel on one side and a little one on the other side. Oh my goodness, has this been live for 14 minutes already? I am sorry. Usually my videos only last like 7 minutes after I edit them, so this is really, really long for me. Sorry about that. Okay. The way the grind was done can affect how the bevel looks. Yes, yes, that is true. There are some oh, that's dull. Need to work on that. There are some razors where you can't tell by sight that the spine geometry is off, but when you hone it, like the toe gets really worn down, and you're like, what the heck? And it's because the geometry is off. The grind. Yeah, it's just 1, 2, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. And okay, let's get some more tissue paper. Wipe that off. All right. What do you think? Ready to go next? Sighting them up with a backlight. Oh, I never thought about that. That's true. All right. This is. See how I'm slipping like that? It's not really catching my fingerprints. It's a little bit catching my fingerprints there and there, but I'm not happy with it. So I'm sorry that, but you know, you get what you pay for. Oh, let's get some more water. I'm so grateful to everyone in the community, in the shave community. It just seems like everyone is really supportive, and I have no doubt that people are gonna continue to comment on this video even after I posted it. And I'm shocked because after I see the videos, I'm like, man, that was a long video of like honing or something, and like, why would anyone watch that? And then people do. It's great. And they come back with comments and support and suggestions and meaningful critiques of something that happened late in the video. It's just really supportive shave community. My wife doesn't understand, but we do. We do. Okay, what's important here is I keep steady pressure on the heel and the toe and let the belly take care of itself. Okay, I'm afraid that you guys will see what happens when I don't hone successfully. Like I'll get this razor to a certain point. Can you see any white lines showing up? Maybe there. Yeah, see that right there? A little glistening. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna do this 10 times. That was 1, 8, 9, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1, 2, 6, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and 8. 8 and 9. 9 and 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. All right, that was 10. I'll go. it's different type of honing. If you're pushing the slurry, I mean, if you're going like this, you're actually pushing the slurry against the edge. But if you lead by the spine, you're pulling the edge out. So I always end the hone with pulling the edge out before I go to the next stone. So let's see here. Okay, I don't see any glistening. Is that? No, that was like, oh yeah, that's good. That's catching. You can kind of see it. Catching, it's not. Yeah, wants to catch on my fingerprints. So that's good. Exciting stuff. Okay, now we're going to do the 10 again. 2, 3, and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 4 and 5, 5 and 6, 6 and 4, 5, 7, 7 and 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, I wonder if you can see the edge difference now. See how glossy that is? Mirror polish. That's kind of cool. Seeing it do that. Let's feel it. Even better. Even better. Now, before I got this Arkansas black, that was it. That was the end of the home. Then I went to the strop. Now this one, I don't pull towards me because that would make the slurry hit the impact. And the edge of the blade should be microscopically thin, which makes it vulnerable. And I don't want to hurt the blade too much. Well, it is a hone, so you hurt it a little bit. Too much oil, I think. But I can't put the tissue paper on it because then the tissue paper balls up. So I just go like this and then wipe it off. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 20. Okay. I don't know, how many passes do you think I should do on this thing? Usually I do 50. Let's do that. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 30 and 1 and 2 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 40, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 50. You know, I say that shaving is a meditative practice, or even, yeah, shaving is a meditative practice. It's personal, it's intimate, it's hygienic, you know, all that kind of stuff. Honing also. Honing is also meditative, which means that the things that I enjoy about honing may not be what you enjoy, like the time it takes or whatever. It comes out as really boring, but hey, at least I'm self-aware. So now I'm gonna take this to the strop. So one side of the strop I have green polishing compound on the other side I have just bare leather. Hey, No Name Bear, thanks for watching. I notice I have one watcher, and it's gotten back and forth until my watchers go up from 1 to 5. But I know that there's somebody watching every time. It's like, I don't know, it's supportive, and I appreciate that. All right. Ten, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now, yeah, no jimping on the underside of this. It's smooth. No jimping on the spine either. It's in Bakelite scales that I sanded and oiled. The pins here on this edge have worn down or they've been cut. These pins are good, but now you get to actually do what you came for. We're gonna shave. I made this brush. This is a 19 millimeter antler, or 19 millimeter boar bristle in an antler. All right, so I guess I'll do my face. I see some guys like, I think Shave with Peg Leg and some other guys have sprayers. I think Cajun Blade also has a sprayer. Like, it seems really nice, probably a good idea. The equipment is kind of fun. My wife gave me this scuttle. So the scuttle has an opening where I pour the hot water in there and a little bit of water in the bowl, but the hot water encases the actual lather. So the hot water all around the inner bowl help keep it warm, which is kind of cool. Of course, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir because anybody who's watched this far is probably a shaving aficionado like No Name Bear. So, oh well, I'll preach to the choir. You know why? Because talking about shaving is fun. It's like, I'm a PhD student, and you know the joke about if you ask a PhD about their research, you better have a free weekend because they'll just talk your ear off. So here I am doing my hobby, talking your ear off. All right. Boom. Now, I do admit, I wish I had better lighting. It's good sound though, isn't it? The sound of thick lather. Okay, here we go. Here's the test. Here's the test of that razor. The G Braun from about 1920 that you just watched me hone. That's fantastic. Let's see if I can get a video of how it did. Oh darn, you can't see it. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Oh man, you guys can hear that, right? I'm not barely touching. I'm gonna show you like two fingers here. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think the point honestly could use a little more work. Did I get it? Oh. Yeah, it looks like the hair is cutting right here, but not the very point. So I think I will have to go back. Oh, but I don't feel it, but I can hear it. That's fantastic. Oh man. Actually, I think the point. Let's see if I can flip the camera around, because I noticed that the picture on this is not as great. So okay, hopefully that's a little better. Oh man. First pass is always kind of rough, but I'm enjoying it. It's really nice that you don't have to worry. I test the the toe, or the toe, the heel, and the belly and the toe. The heel works well. just cut off the long part of my mustache. You see that? I don't know if you can see that, but that's Dan. The toe is not cutting that. So I will have to go back and fix the toe. Well, let's go to the belly. And the belly is not a problem at all. The belly went right through it. I think it's because of the swoop of the Spanish point. That, as you can see, this blade is not a barber's notch. It's Spanish point. I think it's because when you're honing it, you have to come up a little bit. I didn't do that. So I'm just going to stick with the belly. So it's like life. You do your best at something, you do it the same way that you were told. That's worked before, and it doesn't work. And what do? You give up? Do you blame yourself? And just say, I'm the problem? Do you blame your tools or the opportunities? Or you try again. Okay. All right. All right. What's that? Oh, that lather is warm, which we don't really need today. Hot and humid enough in Tennessee. But it still feels good when you're shaving. Okay. Just a little bit. Happy Father's Day to everybody. I was blessed with a great father, which I know many gentlemen do not have. And I thank my Heavenly Father for that blessing all the time, but especially as we approach Father's Day. I'm also grateful to the woman who made me a father. Coming up on 21 years of marriage. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. I'm grateful to my Heavenly Father. I don't know if they'll censor that out. Oh well. You know, it's kind of nerve-wracking to get up by your eyes like this. But if you don't, there are always these little wispies like peach fuzz that stay up there. Sorry if anybody's commenting because I got the camera spinner and I can't see. But we're coming up on Father's Day. And I shout out all the other dads there. For a lot of us, it's the most fun that we never want to have again. I'm just saying that because I got teenagers. Okay, I always miss this part. on the second pass. All right, well, you know, that's not going to work because the toe is bad. And like I mentioned before, you're going to probably see some work that still needs to be done. Because this razor was not just a hone, it's not my everyday driver that I'm just shaving with. This was a restoration in a lot of ways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work some more on this razor, do the toe, yeah. And I'm going to oil it up, take some pictures, and put it on my Etsy shop. So if you could visit my Etsy shop, give it some love. It's the Happy Shaver. But overall, this is pretty cool. I mean, look at this. It went from an antique that couldn't shave at all. It had bumps and rust. I bathed it in Evapor Rust overnight, and then I sanded off the patina. And then you watched me hone it, and I just shaved with it like a piece of metal. This is so cool. And my mustache is off kilter. Look at that. I just shaved with a piece of metal. It's just fantastic to me. It's so simple. We don't need a lot of things in our life that are made to be complicated. You just have a sharp piece of metal. It reminds me of like simplicity that we really need, like camping. Like when I go camping, do I need everything that I have? No, it's just luck, and it's just convenience, and it's just, I don't know, comfort. And with something like this, you can still get a comfortable shave. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me turn the camera around so I can see. Anyway, I really appreciate all of you guys, people who've stopped in, and yeah, well, happy shaving. I'll see if I can figure out how to stop this thing.